The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメ。
よりによって。
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと。
ワクワク。
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Grifter Zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken
Phrasing.
out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. No. How is it my fault? What? The bragging gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on. But that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. Been knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy first Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum, yes.
Okay. I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Did I focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so that
down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay, me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you, I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends?
Titty
Did your social
sprinkles.
credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. Ooh. I bring life. I bring life.
pro-black Twitter hoes.
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
I'm tired of you!
Drop it, retard.
Robocock.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live, we are live, we are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you got to bring it in close, boys. Look, people are already hugging it out. They're not even waiting. They're not even wasting any time. They're wasting zero time. Bring it in here right now. Let's go. Hug it out. I understand. Nobody fucking likes Mondays, okay? I get it. We talk about this every single week. Nobody likes Mondays, but we still got to hug it out anyway. And remember the following message, and don't ever forget it.
Do not fucking touch Santa's hairy belly.
If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Like it right now. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you're watching anywhere else right now, you suck. So like the stream. Don't let it happen to you. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking, man? What are we checking today? Guys, we got a lot of topics, okay? We got, sincerely, a lot of topics we got to go over today. So we're going to try to speed through this as much as humanly possible. We do got some indie games to look at. We got like 4 or 5 indie games to look at. Definitely can't wait to check that out. But what else are we checking, man? Harada exiting Bandai Namco check. I know, we're going to talk about that. Cookie check. Very nice. Back grabber check. Sounds gay. Sydney Sweetie bent the knee check. I got to be real with you. I don't think she bent the knee. I think people are taking that completely out of, like, I don't know. I just think that she said don't label her, which is the same thing she told everybody else too. But I guess people are upset over that. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. I really don't care. I really don't fucking care. Larry Croft check. Very nice. Very nice. Lara's titties check. Very nice. Furiously rubbing Santa's belly check. That is not what you're supposed to do. You are literally supposed to do the opposite. And for some reason, you are doing that. Why are you doing that? Grilled steak with mashed potatoes and mac and cheese check. That sounds amazing. What the fuck? God damn. Tainted Grail DLC. Did they come out with a DLC? Really? I got to check that. Laurent Croft check. Oh my God. New indie game check. Interesting times check. Check these nuts check. Samuel check. Shenmue Nautic check. Lara Croft, not Lawrence Croft check. My middle school students need more ADHD. Oh my God, I can't speak today. My middle school students need more ADHD medication check. There we go. I fucked that one up. Whoopsie. Santa's waxed belly. Oh my God, dude. Come on. Waxed belly? Fucking hell. Check Laura Paints. Can you lend me $20 check? Tacos check. Larry Wet Dreams Dry Twice check. Roasted duck check. Quack. Little Caesar's Pizza check. You know, did I ever have Little Caesar? I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I think I did, and I thought it was nasty. I might have got it when I was on vacation one day or something. I don't fucking remember. It's pretty nasty, though. Hypnotic Loved Cozy Games check? Never. All right, guys, listen, our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the fucking stream. Like it. Like it. Let's do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in this chat right now, aside from former Kotaku urinalist Black Samurais that unfortunately did exist at one point but no longer do, and people that watch my videos every day and ensure that they give it a long view duration, a like, and a comment. I know you guys are in here. Come on, man. I know you're in here. I know you're in here. We got Mr. Melancholy. We got Hanny. We got the voice of the water. We got King Demon Wing, the legend. What's up, man? We got Soul Reaper 2078. We got Michelle and Little Beastie. We got Calculator Golem, Neon Earth, Joel Jimenez, Genetic Spore over on Rumble. We got Skeg from Craigslist. Says Skeg. Stalker 2 update 1.7 is fire check. Eventually, I'm going to go back to Stalker 2. I just got to be honest with you. I lost all care in the world to do it because, like I tell you guys all the time, if a game is bugged like that and I can't progress for months and then all of a sudden they fix it, I'm not going back. Like anytime soon, I'm not going back, you know? But eventually I will. I will. We got Soul Reaper. What's up, Soul Reaper? We got Ali Kusanagi. Darth Daimos. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate that. We got Yamato 85. We got Sleeping Nova, Frenchie 07, Fluffy Murder Machine, the legend. We got Lucky Boy, Radio Chimp. We got King Joker, Beautiful Zexel, T-Ball Gaming, Light Ferret on Rumble. We got D-Mag. We got Romanizer 24. We got Marius. We got the traveling goose in what? In front of a fentanyl zombie, California hunk. What, bro? You realize that is not where you want to be, right? Right, traveling goose. Like that's not where you want to be, my guy. You understand that in California, the fentanyl zombies will chase you endlessly. Like they have infinite stamina. Yeah, I agree with D-Draconic on Rumble. You're cooked. You're fucking cooked, my guy. You need to get out of there quick. It's not going to end well for you. Get out. Get out ASAP. We got Monkey Man 04, Deku Leader, Nick Havoc, The Wandering Wombat. What? The Wandering Wombat? We have a wombat now? What the fuck we have a wombat for? Why do we have a wombat? Why do we have a wombat? Sydney Opera House, Australia? Why are we tracking a wombat? What the fuck? First we had a turkey, which made sense because it was November, okay? Now we have a fucking goose, which I don't even know where that came from. We have a serial killer that's killing reindeer, and then on top of that, now we have a wombat. This is getting ridiculous now. Before the end of the month, we're gonna have a fucking zoo. I can't keep up with this. This is too much lore. Too much lore. What the fuck? Oh my god, man. What is going on, dude? All right, anyway. We got Dark Lord. We got Joel Jimenez. Old Man Cad. What's up, Old Man Cad? We got Commander Sonak. We got Al Hoodie Hoot. We got Oliver Adam. We got Darth Dybos questioning whether or not he's here. We got me, Grimlock B. King. We got 17 Crash Gaming. We got Demajanai. What's up, Demajanai? How you doing, brother? I hope you're well, bro. We got Ron DFK. We got Tiger King. Dark Sisaloco. Felstaff. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sage of the Six Paths. Sleeping Nova. We got Philip. Commander Sodak. Jinx Hand. Speedy Cake. What's up, Speedy Cake? We got Dragonite over on Rumble. Ghostlav. Creep Bureau 7. I like trains. Hey, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like you like trains? So like what do you mean? You like getting trains ran on you? Like what do you mean by that though? Sir Spamalot, Magni 32, Crash Collins on Rumble, Dietrich on Rumble. Monkey Man 04. Faye. What's up, Faye? Alice the Lovely. We got Low KC 420 on Rumble. Frost Puma 304. Shout out to you, man. We got Lionheart Cowboy. Thank you. I try. We got Goth Dimensions. Are you going to have a live stream of the Soy Awards Thursday? Yeah, we are. We're going to do a live stream. I think a couple of us are going to do it. And if not, I'll do it by myself. Fuck it. Why not? All right, 4 more people that we got to get on with the show, man. We got to get on with the show. We got Facius over on Rumble. We got Diablo Mozart. Who else is here? Randall the Vandal. We got our cuz. What's up, our cuz? Kurakami. Angels of Destiny. Sir Spamalot. We got Shinfil. Who else is here? Lights. We got, let me see. Let me scroll down. We got Fighter 4. Glowmide Prince. And last but not least, we got Shizuka Marikawa. We got, who else? Let me scroll down all the way down. Tyrone is Israel. Or Tyrone Israel. Whatever. My bad. And we got Ali Kusanagi. There we go. All right, boys. I called on as many people as I possibly could. Let's sacrifice your fellow Pick It Up member. And let's see who is going to get the massive money shot today, boys. Who is it going to be? Come on. Come on. Who is it going to be? It's a Monday, so this is the lightest money shot of the week, okay? It's a little bit weak. Not going to lie to you. It's a Monday. You got to understand, okay? Nobody fucking likes Mondays. We got Scrap Gamer, no Alyssa, no Boktendo, no Ubisoft, Testicular Torsion spell, sent down by 6. And whoever gets hit in the face, the wrath of Big Dick Randy this holiday season, because he's handing out gifts and some dicking. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mr. Melancholy, booty hole protected with extra oil, no salt, no creepy Clancy, no Ethiopian gay boys. Go down by 9. Go get your hole hollowed out by Majin Buu. What the fuck? Majin Buu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 17 crash. Booty hole entry denied by emojis. Bob and weave fuckers. Go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Secret final boss with the power of diversity. No attacks whatsoever to go down. Lionheart. Backslide hyper drop kick. Combo breaker by 6. Stunned. No counter. No reversal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 17 crash. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Lionheart Cowboy. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holy shit.
Am I going to have to ban this fucking guy again? Am I going to have to ban Anubis Hentai Hades again? This motherfucker said goose butthole yummy. Imagine saying, bro. Really? Bro. Congratulations to Anubis Hentai Hades. You are the recipients of the money shot today.
What the?
This man eats goose ass. At some point, we got to just call that weird, right? We can't just be loving and accepting. Like, we got to call that weird. I don't know. All right, guys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. Sincerely, we got to talk about Harada leaving Tekken and leaving Konami. That's a massive story. We're going to be talking about Netflix and Paramount's very hostile bid of over $100 billion with a fucking B that apparently Warner Brothers is going to ignore, and they're going to go with Netflix anyway, even though it's almost $20 billion less. So you tell me what the fuck that means. We're also going to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ubisoft again, because they're back in the news as well. We're going to talk about the resurgence of the developers that were behind the Perfect Dark reboot. Apparently, they made a new studio. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to talk about that. We got a bunch of fast topics. We got multiple indie games to go over. We got a lot we got to do. So let's get right into it, boys. The number one segment on YouTube, the number one segment on Rumble, the number one segment all around the galaxy. This segment is none other than the pre-stream legend.
Money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, carving a smoke code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
Did I say Konami? I meant to say Bandai Namco. Clearly, I'm retarded. Either that or extremely tired. Maybe both. Who really knows? I don't really know. I lose track at the end of the day. All right, boys, let's get into the content of the pre-stream legends. We got Mr. Melancholy with it too. And again, if we get lucky today, we will be able to hit 513 tier 1s in a row and 202 tier 2s in a row, ladies and gentlemen. 202. That's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. Mr. Melancholy with a 2. I want Lara. Heart emojis. Brick emojis. And not Larry. Vomit emojis. Thumbs down emoji. That's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful thing. King Demon Wing. Starting off a crazy potential membership train with a 10 membership mega banger.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to fucking King Demon Wing, the absolute boss and legend. Thank you so much for the 10 membership banger. And considering that this is the first one of the stream, well, then you already know what that means. Shout out. Shout out to King Dibblewing. Thank you so much again for the 10 membership mega banger. I appreciate that. Speaking of mega banger, I thought this was fake at first until I realized that he had the grifter check mark, which only means that that's the real account. Ladies and gentlemen, Young Rip is in the fucking chat, boys. That's crazy. What's up, my man? Forgive me if I sound a little bit low. I'm slightly tired today. What's going on, dude? Hope you are well, man. Keep fucking killing it. Keep doing what you're doing. Shout out to you, my guy. I thought it was a fake account at first. I was like, oh, here we go. And then I realized, oh, shit, he's got the grifter check mark. You know how hard I worked for the grifter check mark? That's all I cared about. I wanted 100K just so I could get the grifter check mark. Hey, shout out to Ripper, man. It's the fucking legend in the chat, man. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit. I appreciate that, brother. Really, I do. Sincerely. We got to get you back on SNH sometime, man. I know you're a busy motherfucker. Busy guy. Busy guy. Speaking of busy guy, man, look at this old man Cad. Old man Cad. Old man Cad. With the 5 membership back.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to Old Man Cad. Thank you so much, my brother, for the 5 membership banger. I appreciate that, man. You're a fucking legend. Absolute legend. River says, yeah, man, anytime. Absolutely, dude. We will we'll talk in DMs. We'll figure it out. Message me or I message you. Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out, man. Thank you again, brother. Legend. We got Dragon with a 2 banger. Says, boys, breasts are on the menu again. I would not quite say that. I would not quite say that yet. We need to wait to see the reveal of Lara Croft. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but I wouldn't quite say boobs are back on the menu. So we're going to hold off on that. What's up, Will the fans? How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Will the fans. Make sure to grab his ass. I hear he likes that. Just pinch it a little bit. That's what the British like, right? When you pinch it a little bit and then you give him a couple of biscuits and what is it? Biscuits and tea? Tea and biscuits, fish and chips. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Dark Dimos with a $20. He says, my daughter and son-in-law had my grandson at 3:55 this morning. Opa now has a granddaughter and grandson, a new little Dark Dimos. Yo, everybody needs to get in this chat right now. Everybody needs to get in this chat right now, and we need to do like massive levels of celebration. Sincerely, we need to throw in I don't know, cake emojis, throw in like firework emojis, throw in whatever the fuck you want. Throw in emojis right now. Congratulations to Dark Dimos. He's got another little Dark Dimos. Shout out to you, my man. That's fucking awesome. That's exciting. That's exciting news. I'm happy to hear it, dude. Holy shit. I know you were talking about it the other day, so I'm glad everything worked out good, man. Thank you for the 1999. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. The next generation of gamer. The next generation of gamer. Shout out, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome. We got Bucky Man with a 5. Why is everyone thirsty at the North Pole? Noel. Ho, ho, ho. You son of a bitch, man. And you know what's even more insulting? Because now he's got a fucking Santa hat on his profile picture. Like, now it's even more. I don't know why it's more insulting. It just is. Like, it just is. I just feel that way. That's just the lore now. Panther with a 2 says RVB Santa's belly. Bro. Seriously? Come on, man. Shout out to Panther. Thank you so much. Anubis with a 2. Money shot helps me lube the goose booty hole. What the? This man needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped. All right. He eats goose ass. He needs to be stopped. Like yesterday. Let's check over on Rumble. We got Dietrich Connick with $1. Now we got a wombat, a goose, turkey. No, the turkey's dead. Did you not see the story of the turkey? The turkey fucking died because you guys touched the turkey. We literally saw the grave. The panda, yes, we still have a panda, although he's a little retarded. What's next? An armadillo? Probably. I got to be honest with you. Most likely. We'll see how that goes. I think that's the only one on Rumble. Yes, that's the only one on Rumble. All right, we are fully caught up, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to all of you for hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate every single one of you, always and always will. Let's get into the content, boys. Like I said, if we get lucky today, we will hopefully be able to get to 513 tier 1s in a row and 202 tier 2 streams in a row. Unbelievable. We're actually going to jump right into the indie showcase because I don't have any like stupid videos. Because to be honest with you, I just really didn't have time today. And not only that, I kind of didn't give a fuck. I don't know. I'm in a certain mood today where I just kind of didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, I really don't want to look at retards today. I don't want to look at retards today. I want to look at some games. That's what I want to do. So we're getting right into the indie showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
All right, folks, it's time for the Indie Game Showcase.
Goddamn right, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn right. All right, let's get into the indie showcase, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, we are going to check out this game that's called Covenant. It's a game called Covenant. This was recommended to me by you guys. So we're going to see what this is about. Let's check this out. Hold on. Give me one second. Why is my browser lagging? Like, what's the fucking deal with this, bro? I'm getting annoyed. Why is my browser lagging? Archives with the 10 membership banger. Holy shit, I don't know.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Bro, shout out to our cuz. I don't know where that came from, my guy. Damn. A 10 membership mega banger. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Like, why is this shit so fucking slow, man? Maybe if I look it up on YouTube. Let me see. I think Steam might be acting a little funny. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to probably look this up on YouTube. Hopefully they have the trailer on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they do. Let's see. Yeah, they do. Okay. All right, let's watch this. Let's see if this is any good. Hopefully it's not lagging. It is fucking lagging. What the fuck is going on? All right, what I'm gonna do is fuck it. I'm just gonna listen. We'll see if this ends up lagging any sort of way. If it does, I apologize. We're just gonna rock out with our cocks out today. That's what we're gonna do. I have no idea why it's doing that. That's weird. Do I have editing software up? Let's see. Maybe I do. Nope. No editing software open. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know. All right, whatever. It is what it is. Let's go. We got this. This game is called Covenant. Covenant. Indie first-person game. Bad internet connection? Nope. I have 2400 Mbps. Ad blocker? Nope. Ad blocker never affected Steam before, so I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, we're gonna try it. Let's see. We're gonna try it.
You were right.
This is not on YouTube. This is on Steam right now. So we'll see how this goes.
You were right. The winds are changing. They've grown dissonant.
It was the 77th year.
Oh, nice.
Dawn of the Composer War. The day of Malak's fall. And my eyes adapted to the dark.
Oh, shit.
A great sword guards the city, and it faces every way.
Another bird falls from its nest. Then come and
Oh,
let
shit.
us have words.
What the fuck was that?
100 kingdoms could not stop what is coming.
If you do
Oh, that
this,
sounded so good.
we shall never see rest, save to strip the dead.
So be it.
Bro, did he just Thor hammer him? Did he just... Was that a... Hold on.
Save to strip the dead.
So be it.
Oh, that was cool. Okay, that was cool. I mean, I was already kind of sold on it, but that definitely sells it for me. He just bonked the shit out of his head. He was like, have a fucking hammer to your face.
Belial, the villain. He does not come but to kill, steal, and destroy.
I was sick. You
This
know, like,
burden is now yours.
you know, this game. Okay, it's done. This game kind of reminds me a lot of like Tainted Grail. It reminds me of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Like this game, like in terms of its overall setting, the dark fantasy setting. It's, I don't want to call it violent, but it's like, you know, it just screams like Tainted Grail, pretty similar. But I'm curious, man. I love shit like this. Like, give me anything dark fantasy like this, super violent, bloody, maybe even a little bit gory with dismemberment and stuff. I would be all for this. So I'm definitely going to be wishlisting this one. This is a good recommendation. Shout out to you guys for throwing this. I appreciate it. Very cool. Very cool. It seems like the whole Plague Doctor style is coming back. You guys notice that? There's a lot of video games that are utilizing the Plague Doctor character style. Like, look at, we got that game Crow Swarm that's coming out soon that's utilizing the same exact thing. So I would not be surprised to see more of it. All right. So that was that one. Let's look at, what's this one? Let's see. This one is called Captain Wayne. This was also recommended by you guys. So let's check this one out. This one looks a little bit silly, but it might be cool. I don't know. It all depends. Let's play this one and check this out.
All right, Buckwitz, I'm giving you 10 seconds to clear out before I paint this deck red.
My
What
men
the
and
fuck?
I shall be going nowhere.
Is he shooting with his hand? What the fuck? Wait, so his hand is like a shotgun barrel with other barrels? What? His hand was a fucking chain gun? Nah, bro. Hold on. Wait. His hand was a chain gun?
I demand you reveal what you hid my cloud. Lest I scatter your entrails across this deck. Open fire!
Bro, this is pure chaos. Bro, this is like if you wanted a Barrett simulator, this is it. A man with a fucking gun for a hand mowing everybody down. Holy shit.
I'm gonna get those sons of bitches. Every last one of them.
Dude, That is so. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's actually kind of cool. At first, when I saw the art style, I'm like, this looks kind of stupid, but I understand, like, you know, certain art styles like that. That's fine. It's a little bit crazy, but I'm not gonna lie to you. This is kind of interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to. It sounded like Duke Nukem. It did. It definitely sounded like Duke Nukem. I'm gonna have to check this out a little bit more. Look at that shit, man. Ironically, this looks like the gameplay that we saw from Postal Bullets Paradise, the game that got canceled. So very interesting. I'm definitely going to check this out for sure. Speedy Cake with a 20. Did you know Karl Marx had a sister? She created the starter pistol. Her name was Anya Marx. I need a sound effect that basically says, now you know, or like, did you know, or something. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. Or I know, like, the more you know. Remember that? Like the more you know. That'll be cool. Shout out to Speedy Cake. Frost Puma with a 125 super sticker. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are very, very kind. Very, very kind. Next game. Where are we at? Next game is Aha. Yo, I don't know why my browser is so fucking laggy, but it is pissing me the fuck off right now. I don't know what is going on because it was just smooth, like not even right before the stream. It's been smooth all fucking day. I finally figured out a fix to the Google crashing problem, and then now it's like whatever. Now it's like whatever. No, I understood I understood the joke. I get the jokes. It's a starter pistol, and her name is Anya Marx. I get it. Like Anya Marx said, go. I get it. I get it. I get it, motherfuckers. Okay, like I get the joke. It was just my return of a joke was like I want to have the more you know kind of a thing. Anyway, all right, let's get into this. This one is called Soulstone Survivors. I don't know how this is gonna play. I hope it plays well, but you know, I mean, again, my shit is lagging. I don't know why. So far so good. All right, so far so good.
I swore upon the Dawnstone, alongside my brothers and sisters in...
Yo, what the fuck is with the famous people joining the stream today? First, we had Young Ripper joining the stream, and now we have Camelot 331 joining the fucking stream. This is insane, bro. This is insane. What's with all the famous people? Holy shit, man. Shout out to the PP legend, Camelot. Shout out to you, my man. I appreciate you coming to hang out. Thank you so much. Shout out. Everybody say hi to Camelot. Touch his PP. Touch his PP. It's okay. Camelot says, we just love you, Hypno. Shit. I feel like I'm in my own corner of the internet that I'm a forgotten void being half the time. Shout out to you, my man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, Camelot. Let's continue.
Arms to surrender my soul to the...
Wait, somebody said in the chat they played this. This game's out already? I thought this was... I didn't realize this was... Oh, maybe it is. I thought this is one of the games that I picked that wasn't out yet, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. I haven't seen it yet.
Void Hunters, and to end the nightmare of the Great Void, we've hunted through thousands of battlefields, claiming their soul stones to feed our power.
Holy shit.
And from their corruption, we forged our strength. Until my final breath is taken. Through the darkness, we rise. And now, I finally found you, Void King.
Oh, shit. Yo, Void King? Is that me? Is that me sitting there? Shit, I'll take it. Hell yeah. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. That's the lore now.
Soulstone survivors, unleash chaos, become a god.
Look at this Femnotic right here. This is Femnotic right here. Dude, again, you guys know I've been saying this so many times, and I'll say it again, man. I have been just so addicted to survivor style games. It just is what it is, man. I've been playing so much of them, that the gameplay loop, I don't know, it's extremely satisfying. It's super fun. It keeps me engaged. There's a randomness to it, RNG level to it. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, the game's available now, so check this one out. Consider checking it out. I'm definitely gonna wish this one as well because it looks cool. I could never get enough of Survivor games. Actually, fun fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're having a sale on Steam specifically for Survivor games. Like Bullet Hell, what is it called? Bullet Hell, Bullet Heaven, whatever. Survivor style games. So that'll be cool. Okay, this one I saw on Twitter. And this has to be the most retarded thing that I've ever seen. But the truth is that I'm probably still going to play it because it's a Survivor style game. It's the most stupid fucking Survivor style game I've ever seen. But it actually legit secretly looks amazing. Check this out, man. This shit's hilarious.
Gets on the ground. Are we going to the beach? Put down your weapon. Why don't you blow my mind? Are we going to the beach?
Not the janitor. So you literally ride around on an office chair. You're like part of an office, and you're riding around on the office chair, and it's a survival game in the office chair. Pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last man sitting the game. I'm kind of into it. So definitely gonna check that out for sure. 100%. I just wishlisted that one for sure. All right, last one. Is this the last one? It is the last one. Okay. This one, again, it's another Survivor game. Are you starting to notice a pattern here? I am, because there is a Survivor sale. So this is the reason why I picked these games, because they're good. They're good. This one's called Dark Samurai. I'm going to see if this one's interesting. I only looked at it for like 5 seconds and I'm like, all right, we could definitely react to this. DJ Kotick on Rumble says that I've noticed more characters in recent games have been looking similar to Hypnotic. I mean, I'm just saying, and you're just saying, but are they saying? I don't know. Oh shit, we got waifus? Bro, I feel like these sound effects will piss me off so quickly. Like, I need indie developers to understand that I know that like some games have these sound effects that are pretty typical for indie games, but you guys need to dial that shit down a little bit. Like, I shouldn't be hearing it's like, come on, bro. Relax a little bit, you know? You hear that shit? Oh shit, Waifu's fucking everything up. Oh, this is multiplayer. Oh, this is a multiplayer. That is even better. A multiplayer survivors game. Hell yeah. All right. We need to figure out what to do with that fucking I don't even know how to describe that sound. That jingle sound. Oh my God. Do you hear that shit? Bro, it's like, imagine if your neighbor has one of the most annoying wind chimes in the world and you're in the middle of a hurricane and all you hear is ding, 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 ding. Bro, stop. It doesn't need to be like that. Holy shit. That's a gem pickup sound. Yes, I know that. I can understand that. I get that. But it's like, God damn, man. Like, I'm just watching the trailer and I'm already annoyed. I'm not even playing the game and I'm already annoyed at the fucking trailer sounds. You know what I mean? It's like we need to dial it back a little bit. It seems cozy to you, man. Just dial it back. I mean, this game looks pretty cool for the most part. I'm not like super sold on it because the sound effects are annoying. I'm sure you could turn it off, but still, what is cool is that it's multiplayer. That's cool. So that's definitely a plus, and that might make it even more interesting than your regular Survivor style game. We got Dormant Psych. For 21 months of legendary status, it says Karl Marx also had 2 children, a boy and a girl. One died of starvation and the other of illness. He was such a great man, wasn't he? Wow. So we're just getting a whole history lesson, huh? Scrap Gamer with a 10. Interesting fact about Captain Wayne. Its gameplay style and character designs take inspiration from animes like Lupin III. Oh, cool. And Cyborg 009, and being made using the Doom engine. Yeah, I saw that. That's actually pretty cool, man. And again, like the voice actor at the end was pretty cool. It sounded like Duke Nukem. So I don't know. I thought that game I was not going to wish list. I just wanted to show it just to see if other people liked it, and then I ended up liking it. So I ended up liking it. All right, that's it for the Indie Showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Those are some interesting games, and like I said, there are some sales going on. So pick yourself up some games. If you're into Survivor games, this is definitely the time to do it. They got Bullet Chaos going on right now. Bullet Heaven 3.0 Festival, they call it, from December 4th to December 11th. So we got a couple more days left. Hosted by Human Cube and Arabit. Oh, is Arabit who was the guy who was suing for the Stray thing? No, that was I Am 8-Bit or something like that. I don't know. Still, interesting. All right, let's get into some topics. First topic, and we don't have to worry about lag because, well, it's just an article, so it's fine. We got this studio, developers, whatever you want to call them. 2K Games is launching a new studio headed by the Initiative leadership. So, where do I begin? So the Initiative. Well, let me just read it. 2 former lead employees from the Initiative have launched a new studio for 2K Games. Previously, both members worked on the canceled Perfect Dark title for Xbox. The Initiative was an ambitious new first-party studio for Microsoft and Xbox and led by former Crystal Dynamics head Daryl Gallagher. It brought in many notable figures from studios like Rockstar, Santa Monica Studios, and Naughty Dog. The studio's first title was announced to be a remake and reboot of Perfect Dark. Unfortunately, earlier this year, the game was canceled and the Initiative was shut down. Now, 2 former employees, including Daryl himself, are heading up a new studio for 2K Games. So, you know, it kind of brings us back to the conversation we had regarding how, you know, sometimes when we hear about layoffs and whatnot, people always say, well, they'll just find another job. And to be honest with you, most of the time they don't find another job. Most of the time, like a lot of the people who've gotten fired from the gaming industry over the last year or two, they haven't found another job at all. But in this situation, it seems like the rot will continue, you know, and at the end of the day, could these guys not be to blame for some of the stuff we saw at Perfect Dark? Maybe, you know, maybe some of those influencers were from, from Xbox personally and not necessarily the studio, even though I don't believe that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. But at the end of the day, you can't help but wonder, you know, what are they possibly going to work on for 2K Games, considering they were working on a remake and a reboot of an older video game as their first title before, and they failed at that. Because remember, it was a brand new studio, and they didn't even get a game out. The studio got closed down before the game even released. So, I guess round 2, I suppose. I don't know. Round 2, I suppose. So we'll see what ends up happening with this. I just wanted to do a fast topic on this and kind of let you guys know what's going on here. This is what they said in a LinkedIn post. I'm excited to share that I'll be joining 2K as SVP studio head, where I'll be building a new studio and leading an ambitious opportunity unlike anything I've ever taken on before. I've spent my career believing in what's possible when great people come together with a bold vision. I can't wait to get started with the exceptional team over at 2K. So, again, there's really not much to go off here. It's very minimal information, obviously. Deadeye's locked for $1. A Rumble Demo C throws out El Gal Immigrant The Rumps throws out Vanilla Lux. Elgant immigrant runs back to their master because they can't handle Vanilla Lux type. I have no idea what the fuck I read, but I'm going to give you a cheer. I'm going to give you a cheer. That's what I'm going to do. So anyway, we will continue to follow up on this, but definitely interesting stuff going down, considering we're going to have a brand new studio. So we shall see. All right, next up. Apparently, there was a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 remake that was in development, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, it's not just the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic that was getting the remake treatment. According to a new report, the game's sequel, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, also had a remake in development. In the latest edition of the Game File newsletter, Stephen Totillo dove into the game's release on a Nintendo Switch. He writes about the fact that a planned console release for the restored content mod was announced and planned, but never was released. That's because, according to filings, Disney's lawyers put a blocker in place. Disney was like, nope. Get the fuck out of here. Disney was like, nope, not happening. That blocker was a prohibition on releasing the restored content DLC for Switch without further clearances around who actually made the mod. As Totillo wrote, it was an insurmountable roadblock that stopped it from ever coming out with an official announcement on the matter happening in 2023. They went further into what happened on the legal side that prevented it from releasing. He found that there was another project at developer Asper, codenamed Juliet. It was a full modern remake of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 and the Sith Lords. This remake, it said, was in development as recently as of March of 2025. It was also set to have all of the cut content back in the game. Oh, so it's not canceled then. It's not canceled then. That's it. Wait. So that's interesting. So initially I thought this might be canceled, but it seems like it's probably not. That is very curious, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very curious. I wonder, does that mean we could potentially be getting a modern remake of this game? I don't know. Time's going to tell, I suppose. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's continue on. Where am I at? Yeah, my browser is fucked today, man. What's going on? It's just laggy as hell. Okay, this is big news. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this, man. We need to talk about the Netflix stuff. So, I mean, we kind of did already on SNH, but, we're going to talk about it again. So, on Friday, we talked about Netflix buying out Warner Brothers and the overall reaction around this potential buyout. And then on SNH, we talked about it some more, giving our thoughts over, whether it's good, it's bad, what can happen, what cannot happen, what might go away, what might get fucked with, all that kind of nonsense, right? So a lot of people are unhappy about this. Now, it came to our attention that Paramount was going to offer a hostile offer, meaning they are trying to flat out fuck like Netflix, and they're just trying to basically say, no, we're offering you almost $20 billion over what they're offering you. For the interest of your investors, you should take our offer. Right? So, but despite all of that, Warner Brothers has decided that they're not going to change the Netflix sale recommendation. Bro, what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Something weird is going down. If you are an investor in Warner Brothers, you should be actively complaining right now because they are trying to make a decision that is inherently against the betterment of the shareholders. Something very weird is going on, right? Because the entire point of a buyout is to do it in your best interest, right? It kind of reminds me of what happened with Twitter. Remember what happened with Twitter, where Elon Musk essentially had to do, he wanted to lower his offer because he found out that a lot of the users on Twitter were bots, and then Twitter was like, nope, we're gonna force this shit to go through at the offer that you put in. But it's kind of like in reverse right now. Now, this doesn't mean that Netflix cannot return the favor, but a lot of people are asking, where the fuck are they getting this money from? Well, apparently, they're getting their money from Saudi Arabia. They're getting their money from Saudi Arabia. They are backed by a Saudi Arabia public investment fund. And they're trying to launch a hostile takeover bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. Check this out. Bro, these Saudi Arabians, man, they're trying to take over everything. Look at this. Paramount, backed by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, launches a hostile takeover bid for Warner Brothers Discovery one day after U.S. President Donald Trump says the Netflix deal could be a problem. The Paramount bid is also supported by Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, so that's probably not great for Netflix's ambitions. Bro, I thought they... Wait. I thought they said they were broke. Hold on. Time the fuck out. I thought they said they were broke, and now after the EA buyout, and now all of a sudden you got money to back $100 billion hostile takeover? What the fuck is happening, bro? Wait, so you mean to tell me that Saudi Arabia is going to own, if this were to go through, Saudi Arabia were to own EA, and they're going to own the biggest entertainment conglomerate in the world, which will be Netflix combined with Warner Brothers? What the fuck is going on, bro? Something weird is happening, dude. Jay Viper says they were giving $25 billion. Okay, is that a little bit amount of money? $25 billion on top of the $53 billion fucking dollars that they're giving for EA? It's crazy, man. It's crazy shit. I said last week, after Netflix won the bidding war for Warner Brothers Discovery and its game studios, that the fight might not actually be over, and sure enough, it is now on for real. Paramount Skydance, whose offer to acquire the company was rejected in favor of the Netflix bid, has launched a hostile takeover bid for Warner Brothers Discovery valued at more than $108 billion. Guys, oh my God, bro. What the fuck, dude? Like, does anybody think these numbers are crazy? I mean, we literally just talked about EA, all right, where $53 billion was going to be the biggest acquisition, right? One of the biggest acquisitions ever. And then Netflix came out and they're like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me give you $83 billion. Okay, that's fucking insane. And then now you got Paramount offering $108 billion. What the fuck? What is going on here? What the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, my brain cannot compute this level of money. I just, wow. I'll tell you this, though. Warner Brothers is probably gooning right now. They're gooning, right? Because Warner Brothers is like that dude that's got two bitches fighting for him. You know what I mean? That's literally what's happening right now. They're excited as fuck. They're like, oh shit, our $40 billion in debt is going to go away immediately. And we're about to have these people fight for us. They're literally, this is a bidding war. This is exactly what it is. It's a bidding war, and they love it. They're loving this shit. The deal between Netflix and Warner began to look shaky on Sunday when, as reported by the Associated Press, U.S. President Donald Trump said it could be a problem because of the combined market share Netflix would be left with, which is true. Trump said the deal has to go through a process, and we'll see what happens, presumably referring to required regulatory approvals, but added that I'll be involved in that decision, which is not how things are supposed to work, but here we are. Less than 24 hours later, Paramount Skydance, headed by CEO David Ellison, son of ultra-rich guy and high-profile Trump supporter Larry Ellison, made its move. Paramount Skydance is now offering $30 per share for Warner Brothers Discovery in an all-cash deal. What? I'm sorry. This is what now? This is an all cash deal. $108 billion. $108 billion. This is an all cash deal. Unlike the Netflix deal, includes the global networks division that was excluded in the Netflix deal. What? Oh my God! This is an all cash deal. I'm vomiting right now. I'm fucking vomiting right now, bro. An all cash. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit! Like, I knew Paramount was big, but I didn't realize they were this big. Man. Oh my God, dude. Where did they get the cash for? Like, really? Fuck, dude. God, man. It's the same offer that was previously rejected by Warner Brothers board of directors. So now Paramount is taking our offer directly to shareholders to give the opportunity to act in their own best interest and maximize the value of their shares. Good. Good. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Go right to the fucking shareholders and be like, your board of directors is not acting in your best interest, and for some odd reason, they're desperate to want to sell to Netflix at a $20 billion plus loss in comparison to our all-cash deal of $108 billion. I'm all for that. They should go right to the investors because clearly Warner Brothers is not acting in their best interest. Clearly, something is very odd here. Because my red flag meter went through the roof. What the moment they were like, yeah, we're going to ignore this. We're going to ignore this glaringly beautiful offer, and we're just going to go with Netflix because we apparently like losing money. We like losing money. You know, that's so fucking sus to me. But in any case, so we're going to follow up with this story because I'm pretty sure we're going to find out really soon whether or not whether or not this is going to go to Netflix or it's going to go to Warner Brothers. I will say this. Netflix has already claimed victory. Netflix made their statement over on X, and I believe it's basically them claiming victory in purchasing Warner Brothers. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. God damn, Netflix be posting nonstop, bro. What the fuck? Netflix, Warner Brothers. Why do they post so goddamn much? That's insane. Yeah, so here we go. So Netflix made this like victory post over on X. Netflix to acquire Warner Brothers following the separation of Discovery Global for a total enterprise value of $82.7 billion with an equity value of $72 billion. Transaction unites Warner Brothers' iconic franchises and story libraries with Netflix's leading entertainment service, creating an extraordinary offering for consumers. It's not an extraordinary offering for consumers, by the way. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's just literally not. It's anything but that. They may want to try to make a claim that it is, but everybody knows that if Netflix were to get their hands on Warner Brothers, you can kiss all physical media for Warner Brothers content goodbye. It's only going to be available on streaming. They're gonna try to corner the market if they haven't already, and you can guarantee that they're gonna double their price when they do it. Netflix will double their subscription price easily when they do it. And not only that, Netflix is going to censor a lot of what they deem to be probably like problematic content in the past from older movies and stuff. It's so gay. Physical media is all but gone now already. It's really not though. Like, yes, I know it's on its way out, or at least that's their goal. But at least online anyway, they do still carry a lot of physical media. Maybe some stores don't. Like I know Walmart got rid of all of their DVDs. I don't know if Target did, but I know Walmart did. I'm sure Target probably did too because they tend to suck each other off. But you can still find it online fairly easily. So that's the reason why I've been buying up a ton of like old content on 4K remasters. I've been trying to anyway. I've been trying to get as many as possible because I know this shit's gonna go away. It's only a matter of time. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna follow up on this story and see what's going on. But right now, this shit is an all-out bidding war. It's gonna get ugly. I wonder if Netflix is gonna bump up their offer. Imagine if they're so fucking petty. They're like, we'll give you $108.1 billion. Oh my god, you never know. You never know. All right, let me X this out. Let's get into hold on. Oh, speaking of, by the way, Netflix wasn't just going to buy Warner Brothers. Apparently, these psychopaths were also going to buy EA and Disney. Bro, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
What the you going to buy EA and Disney? Oh my god, dude. That's insane. EA and Disney. These guys, you know why this is possible? Because look at that's a little monopoly. I know. look at their share price, right? Like what is Netflix sharing at right now? Let me see. Last I checked, their share price was fucking retarded. Netflix share price. Here we go. Why is it so low? Am I looking at this wrong? Netflix. Why am I? Is it really that low? Netflix stock price. Hold on. $96? Why do I remember that being bigger? Did it go down? It might have went down. Am I bugging? I could have sworn that it was higher than that. Huh. Interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, it went down. It went down quite a bit. I mean, regardless, the point still stands. They have so many fucking shares out there that the money has racked up to the point where they're able to do some crazy shit like this. It used to be 300 before the woke. Well, so the highest it's ever been, according to this, was like 120. What is it? 120, like 5? 125, something like that. Yeah, 125. I'm sorry, 130. 130. 130 in August of 2025 was the highest it's ever been. But then it kind of like died off, and now it's at $96. Wow, holy shit! But I mean, okay. Anyway, so in any case, this is insane. The fact that they're thinking about buying major corporations like this. Can you imagine if Netflix owned Disney? Can you imagine if Netflix bought EA? Bro, what? You could clearly see that they are trying to get into the gaming scene, and instead of coming up with something on their own, they want to acquire major gaming studios instead. They want to go out. They basically want to do what EA did, right? They want to do what EA did. They want to do what Microsoft did. They want to go out there and they want to acquire known studios already. They want to buy them up instead of making their own content and, rolling the dice and trying to compete. They don't want to compete. They want to buy the competition, which, I mean, listen, if you got the money, I guess, but look at what happened with Microsoft and Xbox now. They bought all these studios and it isn't exactly working out very well for them, So, and then EA as well. EA is infamous for buying studios and then shutting them down like 5 years later. So, I don't know. This is a very interesting debacle that's going on with Netflix, but I guess we'll follow up with it and see what's going on. All right, let's talk about Assassin's Creed. So, Ubisoft made a statement today or the other day. I don't remember exactly when this happened. I think it was today, but I could be wrong. That Assassin's Creed games are going to feature more parkour, which, okay, fine, and possibly dual protagonists again. So they really want to double down on the dual protagonist thing. Not really exactly sure why that is, considering that, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Most people did not want to play as Yasuke. I think they said that the majority of people who played Assassin's Creed, I'm almost positive they broke this down. The majority of people ended up playing as Naue because she was actually like the legitimate Assassin's Creed experience, sort of, versus Yasuke that was just basically like, you would be BLM stomping everything. Now, I don't know if I like the idea. I feel like the reason why they want to go dual protagonist is because they want to have the excuse to interject certain characters that they know people are not going to like as a main character, but they still want to put them in there anyway. So kind of like what they did with Yasuke, right? They had Naue be the main part of the story. They had Naue be the one that the story was following, but then it had Yasuke be a supplemental character, but they really wanted to put him in there, so they did. And I feel like they're going to do that with other games as well. So they'll have a particular character that's the main character, main story, and the story is going to follow that character, and then they'll just add in like some bullshit fucking, I don't know, diversity hire character or whatever. That doesn't make any sense, right? I'm not saying that the dual protagonist thing can't work. I'm just saying that with Ubisoft, modern day Ubisoft, I feel like they have proven that they can't really write it very well. I mean, look at the cringe that we got with the latest update with Assassin's Creed, where now apparently Yasuke's banging Naue. Where the fuck did that come from? Because that wasn't a thing the entire game, And now all of a sudden in a DLC later down the line, you're gonna have them fuck now. It's like, bro, what's going on with your writers, man? Like, what is seriously happening here? You know? So I don't know. I don't know if they could. I really don't know if they could pull it off anymore. I just don't. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I just don't. So we'll follow up on this story, obviously, as time goes on. We do know that they're working on another Assassin's Creed. We do know, I think it's called Hex, codename Hex, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what ends up happening from here. But the game is yeah, nobody like that. All right, we're gonna talk about the Shenmue lawsuit. Before we do that, let me catch up on supers. We got shout out to Smash in the chat. See you, Smash. My bad. Was doing a segment. What's up, Smash? How you doing? We got Golden Apples with a 199. Says Mega Bonk is mega awesome. That's what I like to hear, my man. Shout out to you. We got Stunning and Brave Salamence with not one but 2 memberships. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Adair Soto with a 10. It is a bloodbath between these two. Netflix and Paramount and Warner Brothers is having a fun of it to see, and I bet they're saying they're fighting for me to get my affection. It is disgusting. Yeah, they are. I'm telling you, man. Warner Brothers is having a field day with this. They're probably so excited to see these two companies fight it out over them. I'm telling you, like, if you were Warner Brothers, you were $40 billion in debt, and you got someone fighting to pay you anywhere between $80 billion and $110 billion, you really don't think that you're going to be super excited about that? Of course. Of course you are. They're all going to get paid, right? Every executive, every employee, everybody who's got stock in Warner Brothers is going to get paid with whoever buys it out. Will the fans with a 125 WB don't want to accept the Paramount OG deal because if the Ellisons get a hold of CNN, they won't be able to keep attacking Ellison's friend Trump. Well, there you go. But is ideology really worth $20 billion? Maybe, I guess. But again, I'm all for Paramount going directly to the investors. That is smart. That is smart. Force the fucking hand of the company. Force it. Stunning and Brave Salamence for a 5. Netflix to buy EA and Disney. That title alone enough to give someone cardiac arrest. Pretty much. Pretty much. When I first saw that, I was like, you got to be kidding me. It's bad enough the Saudi Arabians are buying fucking EA. Now you want to talk about Netflix wants to buy EA and other shit too? When does it end? When does a company get too big, you know? I feel like we are well past that point. We got, where are we at? Adam Juman for $1 on Rumble. I think KOTOR 2 release where the updates are allowing you to play the rest of the game on Switch. The Switch version is broken and can't be completed as you can't complete activating the 4 bombs. Oh, that sucks. Disney was allowed to do it with Fox and set the standard. Well, see, that's the problem. That's why I keep telling you, and I know you were here for the other stream. I keep saying all the time that my biggest issue with this, whenever I hear about these massive company mergers, my biggest issue is that the government agencies that are meant to stop this, that are meant to regulate this, that are meant to basically, look at this and say, that is not going to be good for business. That is too much of a monopoly. We cannot let this happen. They don't do it. They pretend to do it, but then they don't do it. They end up magically 6 months to a year down the line. They're like, you know what? We'll let it go. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. So I don't know. That's my biggest problem with this, I know. Yeah, I know. People are saying that they get paid off and shit. Listen, I'll never know that for sure. You'll never know that for sure. But we can only assume that it seems like there is something odd going on with these mergers. Not only that, if you guys notice, a lot of these mergers are all happening around this, like pretty close to each other. Activision Blizzard just got absorbed into Microsoft not that long ago. And now you got Saudi Arabia trying to buy out EA. And now you got Saudi Arabia trying to help Paramount buy out Warner Brothers. And now you got Netflix wanting to buy out Warner Brothers, EA, and whatever the fuck else. Disney as well. And it's all happening within 2 years. So what the fuck is that about? It seems like they're all making their moves. Whatever that may be. They're playing the long game. That's what it is. And now we are at the end game of that long game where they're trying to absorb major corporations into each other and become one massive entity. That's how it is. Let me drink some water. Hold on. I saw a comment that says, hold on, this comment, where is it at? Courageous Kirsten, how else does AOC net worth go to 30 million in 7 years while she only has a salary of 170K? Exactly. Well, insider trading, and that's one of those things where it's like, well, we kind of assume that people get paid off with these deals. It's the same thing with insider trading, where politicians are literally getting paid off by these corporations. These corporations are voting for certain politicians, or whoever's going to work in their best interests to allow certain things to go through. They pay off these politicians, and even if they don't pay them directly, they pay them in insider trading knowledge that they utilize to make themselves rich. Nancy Pelosi, you know what I mean? Like, it happens all the time. So, and nothing happens from it. Like, nobody holds them accountable. Nobody does anything in government agencies. Nobody. They look the other way. It's a broken system. And it doesn't favor you. It favors the people who are in charge of it. You know? All right, let's move on. Shenmue. Now, I haven't heard of Shenmue in a while. Shenmue's legendary, man. I fucking love Shenmue. I still remember playing Shenmue. I don't remember which one exactly. If it was Shenmue 1 or 2, I don't remember. Forgive me. But I just remember playing the game and being late to my job in the game. I think the job was, I had to get a job as a forklift driver. I worked at a shipyard. Which Shenmue was that? Which Shenmue was the one that you had to like be a forklift driver and you worked at a shipyard or something like that? Which one was that one? Was that 1 or is that 2? I think that was 1. I think that was 1. I would bet that was probably 1. That's 1, right? Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I love Shenmue, man. Shenmue was awesome. It was awesome. I remember being late to my forklift job. It was crazy. Yeah, back on the Dreamcast, man. Oh, those were the days. Anyway, so Shenmue Studio threatens legal action over an apparently fake Shenmue 4 trailer, which it says has absolutely no connection yet to the net, or whatever, to YeastNet. I don't know how to say that, to YeastNet. So apparently, there was a Shenmue 4 trailer. I didn't even know this. So good thing I didn't react to it, because I would be fucking pissed to find out that it was fake. Actually, maybe I could look it online. Let's see. Hold on. Is this the purported work in progress trailer popped up on YouTube last week? Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Shenmue 4 trailer. Let's see. Okay. I'm so curious now. Shenmue 4 trailer potential. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Shenmue 4. So it's not real.
In ancient times, our clan was formed by the Emperor to eradicate all threats. The Tiger Swallow style must be erased. You carried them well. If you reach this height, but there's still so many more to carry.
Is this seriously AI, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What a great fake. What a great fucking fake. That's insanity, bro.
And take this moment to breathe.
Hang on! Blondie could be there.
Oh, there's my job. I was literally just talking about that. Let's fucking go. Forklift driver job. Yo, that's funny.
Can't remember the last time I ate that good. That duck hit the spot. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Hey, looks like your friend left you high and dry. Work it off. Then meet me in the back so we can spar.
Spar? You're a martial artist.
Strike.
Yeah, man. This is bringing back memories, bro, of Shenmue. I fucking loved Shenmue. And then not only that, going into like the arcade. Did anybody get obsessed with playing the arcade games and like the fucking pachinko machines and shit or whatever the fuck they had? Dude, I used to do that all the time. I used to fuck, man. So good. Dude, literally, oh my God, I just spoke about that. And there it is. There it is, bro. Oh, man. Bro. I was literally just talking about the arcade games. That's awesome.
Just like in real life.
Here we go. Take aim and fire when you're ready. Just speed up after every hit.
Oh, what happened? Try your luck. Check this out. Don't I look good?
How does this look on me?
It suits you. It's simple, but it fits you perfectly.
Show me what you've got.
The tournament starts tomorrow. Winner has a one-way ticket into the Chi unit. Problem is, they know my face. Hey, I've got you covered. It's nothing.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a 4-minute trailer, super highly edited. This shit looks so legitimate. It's insane. And I can kind of see why they are now like threatening legal action against the creator, because this is so well done that it genuinely would convince anybody that this was leaked footage of Shenmue 4. Like, if I didn't know anything at all, I would think that this was real. There are some moments where it's like a little uncanny, but that's few and far between. You know?
Face paint won't fix.
John, are you ready?
The Wow's son is on the move. He's on the way to Zhangjiajie now. I trailed him through the valleys till sunset. Whatever you decide to do, you'll have to do it very soon. I won't be back.
Good thing we didn't come here for the view. I thought I heard a snake slithering.
Relax. I didn't come to fight. If the Qing treasure's here, I need to find it before anyone else does. You and we could run the Chi men ourselves. No! Stop! Please!
I agree that Shenmue was definitely ahead of its time. It was definitely ahead of its time. No doubt about it.
Now! Grab her! They dare run on my wall. Secure the front gate. No one gets through. We don't have time. Warn the rest before they get cut off.
You don't even realize what you've done. I can't do it. No.
This is our plan.
Yeah, all right. I'm pretty convinced. I'm pretty convinced. So now that we know that apparently was fake, now we could talk about the legal ramifications of this supposed fake trailer that was making the rounds on YouTube. Which, by the way, that trailer doesn't even have that many views. It has 23,000 views. I don't know if they're the original. I guess we could take a look at this article and see if this is the original uploader. So it says, let me scroll down. Yeah, this is definitely it. Look, this is a screenshot of it. Our rundown of what to expect on this year's edition of the Game Awards includes a brief note about a supposed leak for a trailer of Shenmue 4, shared by a YouTube account with 8, now 12 subscribers. Is it really a leak or just an elaborate fake? It's looking like the latter, as Yeastnet has posted a message on X saying the video has absolutely no connection to the studio whatsoever. Interesting. The work in progress video purports to be a recording of a display screen rather than a direct capture, so the quality isn't great, and more importantly, it's trickier to suss out whether it's AI generated. But as long-suffering Shenmue fans hopeful, it's been 6 years since Shenmue 3 dropped, and what happened with a full 18 years after Shenmue 2, And while Shenmue creator Yu Suzuki had previously expressed a desire to make a new game in the series, there's been no movement toward that actually happening. Can you imagine if they announced Shenmue 4? Can you imagine if they announced it at the Game Awards and come to find out that the trailer we just saw was actually real, and they were trying to false flag it, basically? That would be pretty interesting. It sure sounds like that remains the case here. Yeastet Inc. has confirmed that a video has been posted on social media which uses our company logo without permission, falsely giving the impression that it is an official Shenmue 4 related video produced by us. The studio wrote on X, this video has absolutely no connection to Yeastet. Furthermore, at this time, Yeastet has not released any trailers, footage, or other promotional materials related to Shenmue 4. Oh, so do you admit that it's in development then? Do you at least admit that it's in development? We recognize that the unauthorized use of our logo and any act that misleads viewers into believing such content is official constitutes a serious issue that may amount to a trademark infringement and unfair competition. We're currently working with relevant parties and preparing appropriate measures, including potential legal action. Oh my God, bro. Oof. We sincerely apologize to our fans and all related parties for any confusion this may have caused. We will continue to ensure the proper and accurate dissemination of information, and we ask for your understanding and cooperation. Damn, bro. That's it. That's it. You better protect your booty hole. They're coming for the booty hole, man. Again, I'm looking at this account. They don't say anything about the account. But the account that I'm looking at has 6,700 subscribers. So I don't know. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't. Could they be deflecting? Maybe. Are they? Probably. Probably not. I think this is a really good AI job. But then the question is, why do it, right? Are you doing it to grow your YouTube channel? Like if the YouTube channel had 12 subscribers at the beginning of it, and now it's at 7,000 subscribers, is that really worth getting sued by Yeastnet? Is that really worth it, right? Like, what is the purpose of that? What would be the end goal of making such a highly edited video like that? What if, and listen, maybe this is conspiratorial. What if, because we see this happen all the time right before an award show, what if this is an actual real trailer and it was leaked prior to the award show, right? What if it's an actual real trailer and they're trying to pass it off as they didn't say it was AI, but they're trying to say that it has nothing to do with them. I don't know. I feel like the chances of that are very low because the company has now made a statement that will make them look really bad if when the award show comes around and the trailer gets played and it's the same trailer, they're going to look like fucking liars. It's going to look really bad. Right? So I don't know. This is an interesting dilemma. I guess we'll find out at the Game Awards if they actually announce Shenmue 4. But yeah, only time will tell, I suppose. All right, speaking of the Game Awards, the Game Awards has officially revealed the fan-voted Player's Voice nominees. That means that everything that you guys voted on. And let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. So we got the final 5 nominees, and they are the following. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Dispatch, Genshin Impact. Oh my God, bro. Hollow Knight's Slick Song, according to PC Gamer. Slick Song. Wuthering Waves. Bro. Do we seriously have 2 gacha games for fan vote? Like, oh my, seriously, bro. We have 2 gacha games in this list. Honestly, bro, I don't know. Like, I feel like the gacha game players are a special breed. Yeah, you're not lying. Is Dispatch any good? I don't know. I haven't played it. A lot of people are saying it's really good. Dispatch may be a game that I'll play later down the line. I don't think I have Dispatch. I gotta check. Do I have Dispatch? Let me see. Nope, I don't have Dispatch. So I mean, later down the line, obviously, I got way too many games to play right now. It's not exactly something I'm like needing to play immediately. We're about to finish in the next stream. We're about to finish Dying Light the Beast, and then we're moving on to Ninja Gaiden 4 finally. So we'll see. But yeah, these are your games. So these are what the fans are voting on. And I got to be honest with you. Something's telling me that the Gacha fans are going to win this one. I don't know why, but considering that there's two of them, the only thing that might work in our favor is that the Gacha fans are going to be split between two games instead of focusing all their votes on one game. If they were to focus all their votes on one game, everything would probably lose, right? But considering they're split, that'll give Expedition 33, Hollow Knight, and Dispatch a chance to win the award. So I don't know, man. This is just, I saw this list with the Gacha games, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, bro. There's no way. It's not that I'm not trying to underestimate the community. I know a lot of people like Gacha games. I know they do. I know they do. But still, we'll see. Deco Leader says, so about that bet between you and Smash AT, I've already accepted it. I'm probably going to lose the bet. And I'm okay with that because I've won the majority of the bets this year. So I'm okay with that. And keep in mind, FYI, I want Expedition 33 to win. Like that's my game of the year. So I just thought that they would screw over the game. That was my personal thought. And I think a lot of people thought that too. But it's all good. Yeah, all right, let's move on. Fuck this list. Guys, I want to talk about this. Check this out. I want to talk about this. So, I love continuing to bring this up because I just fucking hate the Borderlands CEO. Not on any personal level. I don't hate him as a person. I hate him as an executive. Does that make sense? Randy Pitchford. Mr. Borderlands is never going to go on sale for anywhere near the amount of time that the last Borderlands, went on sale. It's going to take way longer for this game to go on sale. Well, we already know that has been complete bullshit. However, I got one even better for you. You guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Humble Bundle is closing out 2025 by bringing back some of its most popular bundles of the year, including one with every Borderlands game ever made for just $70.
Holy shit.
That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Every Borderlands game for the price of what they tried to charge you for Borderlands 4. The premium game for premium gamers. Guys, I saw this headline and I fucking died laughing, bro. I absolutely died laughing. I was like, dude, so much for not going on sale, right? Because now it's like you could get every Borderlands game for the same price. Pretty interesting. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's fucking hilarious. All right, final topic. Actually, I had final topic. Let's talk about this. So, big news, guys. Big, massive news in the fighting community. Harada, the Tekken boss, announces his retirement after 30 years in a lengthy social media post and an hour-long mixtape. So Harada, the man, the myth, the legend behind Tekken, is officially exiting Bandai Namco. He is gone. And, it's interesting, man, because I don't know if you guys are aware. We talked about this, I think, when it happened. But the guy behind Dead or Alive obviously passed away. and those two were rivals. They were rivals, and I honestly believe that it affected him more than he probably would care to admit. And that tends to happen when you lose somebody very close to you. You know, either you lose them young or whatever. That tends to happen. You know, and I think that's what's happening here. I think that, you know, and again, we could kind of check out his post. I wanted to read his post. So hold on. Let me bring it up really quick. This long ass, holy fuck, this is a long ass post. My God, I didn't realize that. I know they said it was a long post, but Jesus, they were not kidding. All right, we're gonna go over the post. They were friends and rivals. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, you know, when you lose, and it's so funny because like losing your rival is such an anime trope, right? Where the main character who has a rival suddenly gets super depressed because he's lost that rival. He's finally won the battle, and then he realizes that the entire time, the constant chase to try to beat your rival was what you were living for, and then now that it's gone, you don't know what to live for, kind of a thing. So check this out. From Katsuhito Harada, I would like to share that I'll be leaving Bandai Namco at the end of 2025, with the Tekken series reaching its 30th anniversary, an important milestone for a project I've devoted much of my life to. I felt this was the most fitting moment to bring one chapter to a close. My roots lie in the days when I supported small local tournaments in Japanese arcades and in small halls and community centers overseas. I still remember carrying arcade cabinets by myself, encouraging people to please try Tekken, and directly facing the players right in front of me. The conversations and atmosphere we shared in those places became the core of who I am as a developer and game creator. Yeah, this is kind of fucking sad. I'm not going to lie to you, Tiger King. You're absolutely right. Even as the times change, those experiences have remained at the center of my identity. And even after the tournament scene grew much larger, many of you continue to treat me like an old friend, challenging me at the venues, inviting me out to drinks and bars. Those memories are also deeply precious to me. In recent years, I experienced the loss of several close friends in my personal life and in my professional life. I witnessed the retirement or passing of many senior colleagues who I deeply respect. Those accumulated events made me reflect on the time I have left as a creator. During that period, I sought advice from Ken Kuraragi, whom I respect as though he were another father, and received invaluable encouragement and guidance. His words quietly supported me in making this decision. Yeah, I mean, again, I think, like I said earlier, the death of the Dead or Alive creator and his rival, I think, was the final nail in the coffin, right? He's definitely, yeah, exactly. He's feeling like Vegeta without Goku, basically. I think that at this point, he's obviously older. He's not a young buck anymore. And he's probably realizing, like, bro, I'm not going to live forever. You know? I'm not going to live forever. And he probably realizes, like, you know, as much as he loves Tekken, he realizes that, you know, there are probably other things that he would probably want to do before before his time is up. And at this point, you know, considering that he says that he's lost some young and senior colleagues, that you never know when your time is up. So over the past 4 to 5 years, I've gradually handed over all my responsibilities, as well as the stories and world building I oversaw, to the team, bringing me back to the present day. Looking back, I was fortunate to work on an extraordinary variety of projects, VR titles, such as Summer Lesson, Pokken Tournament, the Soul Calibur series, and many others, both inside and outside the company. Each project was full of new discoveries and learning, and every one of them became an irreplaceable experience for me. To everyone who has supported me, to communities around the world, and to all the colleagues who have walked alongside me for so many years, I offer my deepest gratitude. I'll share more about my next steps at a later date. Thank you very much for everything. And then he says, although I will be leaving the company at the end of 2025, Bandai Namco has asked me to appear at the TWT finals at the end of January 2026, so I expect to attend as a guest. For 30 years, I kept saying I'll do it someday, and never once performed as a DJ at a tournament event. So instead, I'll be releasing for the first and last time a 60-minute Tekken DJ-style non-stop mix, personally edited by myself. Together with this announcement, listening to it brings back memories. Thank you all sincerely for all these years. Bro, this guy... I don't know why that's funny to me, but he literally dropped a fucking mixtape at his retirement. He's like, all right, peace. Enjoy my music, bitch. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So again, super, super sad moment, obviously. Look at this shit. We never got the Waffle House level. Super, super sad moment. And you know, this just shows that some of the people that we know in the gaming industry that have made some of our favorite games that are still around, if they haven't been fired or whatever, or kicked out of the industry, some of these, you know, a lot of these people getting old, man. A lot of them are getting old. And, you know, some of us grew up watching them, but or whatever, or learning about their content. But at the end of the day, man, we're getting old. We're getting old, and you can't be in this shit forever. You know, as much as I'm sure he would want to, it never is a good thing when you are the ones that are like surviving, right? Like yes and no, right? So nobody wants to be the guy who has to watch all his friends die. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be the person to watch all their family members die and to be the last one standing. Nobody wants to be there, you know? Because while it's interesting and definitely a good thing to be lucky enough to grow old, it is never fun to be the one to see everybody else run out of time, you know? So it's sad, man, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And hopefully, I don't know, whatever he's got planned, apparently it looks like he's got something planned. I don't know if he's going to work on another project, if he's going to do an indie game, maybe. I have no idea. I have no idea. But as of right now, I hope that, you know, I hope he just, like, they said that he's retiring. That's what this article says, but I don't think he's retiring. He doesn't say he's retiring. Let me see. Yeah, he just says that he'll be leaving Bandai Namco, but that he has other things lined up. So he's not retiring. So this article, of course, is wrong because it's PC Gamer and they're retarded. But I guess we'll see, man. 30 years at Bandai Namco is fucking crazy. So there you go. That's the burden of age, outliving everyone else. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. So RIP to the legend Harada. In terms of, you know, professionally anyway, not real life, hopefully not anyway. And that's it, man. Respect where respect is due. Respect where respect is due, man. He's made some decisions that some people don't like, and he's made some decisions that people like, you know? But at the end of the day, you cannot deny the effort, and you cannot deny the consistency and the loyalty to the game. You know? So that's it. That's all I got to say on this situation. Pretty fucking sad, though. Pretty sad. All right. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. We did every single topic at amazing. I implore you, before some of you leave because you don't want to watch the waifu battle, I implore you to go watch my video from today if you haven't seen it yet. It's about trans Samus Aran. Definitely go check that out, please, while you can. And number 2, obviously join us tomorrow for another Hypnocast. As always, I would love to see you there. Tanya says, "Oh my God, I'm hyped for a Tainted Grail expansion. Did they announce an expansion? Very nice. Very nice. No Metroid? What is it to talk about Metroid? About Atreus getting fucking taken down? For you guys who are unaware, Atreus, you gotta go support Atreus. His channel his video got taken down today. He did a video on trans Samus Aran, and his video got taken down by YouTube for sexual content and nudity. And there was no sexual content and there was no nudity in it whatsoever. And it got taken down. And then he appealed it, and they immediately denied it. Because, of course, it's like an AI doing all of it. So, you know, definitely go support Atreus next time you see him live. and tell him I sent you because it's fucking stupid. It's absolutely insane. It's insane that YouTube is trying to promote. Oh, I forgot Tomb Raider. Fuck. Oh, let's talk about Tomb Raider. Let's talk about Tomb Raider. Shit, we got one more topic, boys. Hold on. Wait. I totally forgot that. Tomb Raider. That's right. So if you guys missed it, there's been an official announcement. And we're gonna show you this right now. There's been an official announcement that, well, let me just read it to you. Did you miss her? She missed you. As just revealed in the Game Awards vote in Fortnite map portal, tune in to the Game Awards on December 11th for a look at the future of one of the gaming's most iconic franchises. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make this bigger. Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Let's bring this up on the big screen, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen. So, this is going to be a big reveal, or one of the big reveals. Lara Croft is coming back. What do you notice? What do you notice? Now, at least she's not fat. So that's definitely a plus. But what do you notice? Looking a little flat. Looking a little flat up there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those legs look really good, and I'm liking the waist ratio. But you look a little flat up there. You're looking a little flat. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's just like a really bad silhouette. But considering, here's a couple of things that I want you guys to know, okay? When it comes to Lara Croft. Number one, so it's been confirmed that the upcoming TV show that they're working on is going to canonically tie into whatever these games are. So this is going to be a brand new Lara Croft series. And this series is going to tie into this upcoming TV show that they're working on. Not only that, I'll tell you, they claimed here, where is this? Is it Netflix? I think Netflix Lara Croft TV show. Who's making the TV show? No, it's not Netflix. New Lara Croft show. Oh, Amazon Prime. The new Tomb Raider series is a major live-action adaptation coming to Amazon Prime Video, starring Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones as Lara Croft, created by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Okay, so Amazon Prime is making this. That could be a potential red flag, number one. Number two. Let me show you something that they said. Where is it at? About the right here. So check this out. This is gonna be the video games that are gonna tie into this TV show. Well, look what they plan to do with the TV show. Tomb Raider TV show aims to reinvent the franchise. Right? So that's obviously a major red flag, right? So we got multiple major red flags all over the field. Now, could it mean that they're going to do something really good with it? Who knows? But as of right now, we got a couple of red flags on the field that we're not going to know until the Game Awards show, where we get the official reveal. So we got flat Lara Croft, and we got Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and we got reinventing the franchise. That's a lot of red flags. Okay. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, I hope. Here's what I'll say. I really do hope, because I never go into anything hoping that it's bad. Right? I want to make that very clear for the people that don't watch my content, that shadowbox some fictional version of myself on Twitter all day. I want to make it very clear with my words. I don't want anything to be bad. If I could live in a world with nonstop good video games that I could play endlessly, that would be amazing. That would be fucking incredible. And to even debunk some of the more bullshit out there, they're like, oh, well, you wouldn't have content to make. Are you sure about that? Because my number one video this month, you know what it is? My number one video this month is my ultra positive video about Stellar Blade, which is currently at almost 80,000 views. That's my number one video this month. So go suck a dick, basically. I would make content praising video games all day if I actually thought they were good, right? The problem is I make content doing both because, unfortunately, not all of them are good. So when it comes to Lara Croft, I love Lara Croft. I really hope, and I really hope and pray that they do a good job with it. But here's the truth, right? Chances are of that happening are very low. Or at the very least, I feel like they probably feel like they didn't go modern enough with the last iteration of Lara Croft, and they're going to want to go a little bit further. I mean, just look at what they fucking did in Call of Duty, bro. Did you see the Lara Croft in Call of Duty? Lara Croft, Call of Duty. Bro. Again, like, where's the picture for this? Oh, here we go. So this is Larry Croft in Call of Duty, and it is abysmal. It is fucking abysmal. Honestly, this is probably how she's gonna look. If I had to guess, this is probably. Why is it not working? What the fuck? Sorry, hold on. Don't be scared of the jump scare, okay? Here we go. So this is probably how she's gonna look. Like super modernized. You know, like kind of feminine features in the sense of like the arms, she's skinny, whatever, but completely flattened, like gone, doesn't exist. Doesn't exist, you know what I mean? Just gone, right? Like, trust me, I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse. But they're going, even if they make her feminine, they're gonna remove the feminine features of Lara Croft. That's what I hope. That's what I hope you guys realize, right? So even if they give her, makeup and they do her eyebrows and they feminize her and everything, and they don't give her a man jaw, whatever. Even if they do all of that, like they did with this skin, they're going to remove the feminine features from her. She's not gonna have no titties. She's not gonna have no ass. Just gonna be a 2x4. That's basically it. So, and if you look at the silhouette, it looks like this. It really does. It looks like this. And I remember them saying that they were going to make her modeled after some of the more modern versions of Lara Croft that they've been doing outside of the main games. Right? Because look at this. This is the biggest I can make it? Yeah. Look at this, bro. You could literally see the slight curvature of the boob, and that's it. And that's it. Nothing else. Right? Let me see. Modern Lara Croft. Oh yeah, look at this, bro. This is it right here. They're gonna make her titties even smaller. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Look at this, right? So this is absolutely like what they're gonna go for. Again, they might give her a sharper chin. They might give her feminine features for the most part. The titties are too big here, though. They're gonna absolutely cut these by half, and these have already been cut by half. They're gonna give her the angry face because women can't be seen having somewhat of a softer face. You know what I mean? No butt, guaranteed no ass whatsoever. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm hoping I really am. I mean this with everything. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping when we get the announcement, we see a bombshell Lara Croft. That's what I'm hoping. But I'm also not retarded. And I kind of, as much as I joke that I am, I kind of can see, the bullshit that they've been doing here. And what they've been doing for the long time, She's even got the typical hair. I could see the braids. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath. That looked like Leon Kennedy, by the way. Yeah, well, people actually took Leon Kennedy and put it side by side with that picture of Lara Croft, and it looked almost identical. Kind of sad when you think about it. So, with PWB in charge, no. Lara Croft's going to be a Willow Branch? Probably. Let's see. Let me see something. Yeah, man, it's bro. The new Lara Croft game is being developed by Crystal Dynamics, with Amazon Games acting as a publisher and supporting its release. So you mean to tell me that Crystal Dynamics and Amazon Games is going to do a fusion dance on this game, and somehow it's not going to come out to be bullshit? Highly unlikely, bro. Highly unlikely, bro. And this is why it's tying into the TV show, because Amazon Games is going to be publishing this game, and then Amazon Studios is going to be working on the TV show that is going to tie into this game, or the game is going to tie into the show, however way it's going to go. So yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I'm calling like a 1% chance, maybe 2%, 1% for each titty. So you got a 2% chance of this not being shit. 2%. I'm gonna hold out for that 2%. I'm gonna hold out for that 2%. Oh man, it's gonna be so bad, so bad. All right, boys, let's X this out. We need to do the waifu battle. We're not even at tier 1. I think T-Jeff says we're like $70 away from tier 1, so we're getting felted. Let's get into the waifu battle. Thank you guys for those of you that are not sticking around. I appreciate it. Please go watch the video that goes live tomorrow. Support the videos, like them, comment, especially comment, and give it a long view duration. You guys are absolutely destroying it in all the best ways. I appreciate it very much. Let's get into the waifu battle. Let's have some fun, and let's close it out. Here we go. All right. The waifu battle is here. Now, if you guys missed the last waifu battle, we have, Ivy is just absolutely killing it, man. I don't know what she's doing. But she is just killing it lately and taking no prisoners. And I need to figure out how to take her down because it's getting desperate out here, man. Ivy is fucking felting everybody, ladies and gentlemen. But the waifu battle champion is none other than Ivy still. She even beat Bayonetta. You guys understand? Like, Ivy beat Bayonetta, bro. Like, what world do we live in? But in any case, it is what it is. All right. With all that being said, let's go over the rules of engagement before we bring out the challenger that's going to go up against Ivy. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu. But the only way that is going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu that you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You could vote for the champion, who is Ivy, or you could vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? Bro, Torinol already voted during the rules. He put in a $10 super chat. And he made it for Fearin. And he said voting early as this motherfucker, bro. This fucking guy. Shout out to Torinol for the 10. I appreciate that. All right, boys. Today's challenger, listen. You know, once a waifu starts going off and going crazy like Ivy is, we got to start bringing out some bangers. We got to start bringing out some legendary waifus that could potentially take her down. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. And we're going to see if she can win. All right, boys. The challenger that's going to go up against Ivy is going to be the one and the only legendary, famous, everybody knows her name because she is the #1 waifu ever. And that is Akino, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Who is going to win? Is it going to be the legend Akino, or is it going to be Ivy? I guess we're going to have to find out. And hopefully Akino can get us a tier 2 because we're getting felted. Let's go. Deadeye's Lock with a 2. Immediately for Akino. And then D Draconic with a 5 over on Rumble. Immediately for Akino. Even Sonya is freaking out right now. The best waifu ever. Mr. Melancholy with a 2 immediately for Akino. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Anubis Hensai's Haiti with a 2. Think you missed 3 supers for the crap AI thing. What? What did I miss? Oh, maybe I did. Fuck. Let me see. Anubis with a 5. Netflix Inc. Price history adjusted. Price October 2025, $111. Real price $1,118. Probably what you came across. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Shout out. That makes a lot of sense. Adair Soto for a 2 in the perfect example, just like Google. Oh yeah, fuck that, bro. Google's such a fucking monopoly. It's insane. Trey Burkhalter with a 13 months of legendary status says 13 months. And what did I get for Christmas? Free DLC for Tainted Grail. Now for another couple of weeks, obsessed with the game. Bro, that game has a lot of content, man. A lot of content. Imago Lewis with a 5. They're not called gacha games. They are waifu games, but I don't play any of them. But that's fair. That's fair. Jason Altor with a 5. Harada has a pumpkin head and a broken pencil neck? What the fuck? Speedy Cake with a 5. No thanks, Amazon. You can take your Larry crotch and stick it where the sun don't shine. That makes sense. Shout out to Speedy Cake. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Crash Collins with a 2 over on Rumble for Akino. Shout out to Crash Collins. Thank you for that, brother. I appreciate that. There are no votes right now for Ivy. So we might have a banned waifu and we might have a lost tier 2 tonight, which would be a great way to start our week. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Akino, hopefully kick Ivy in the BP, bro. Bro, Dragon. Oh my god, bro. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Kick Ivy in the BP. Why does she have a PP? Because she's a Dami mommy? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Probably. Who is the black-haired chick? That is Akino. That is Akino. Fallen Angel says, waiting for the Ivy pick. All right, fair enough. It's not going to take much longer. It's not going to take much longer. All right, Akito's coming off screen. She didn't get too many votes, so it looks like her power has completely died off. Now we're going to bring out Ivy, ladies and gentlemen, the current waifu battle champion. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Ivy, the Dami Mami, or is it going to be Akito? Let's find out what's going to happen in tonight's waifu battle, boys. Let the music take its course. Let the music take its course. We got DJ Kotick on Rumble with a 5 saying Akito. Still nothing for Ivy right now. Shout out to DJ Kotick. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Technically, she's full Spaniard. Nice. Melodic Method says those of comparable size, such a choice. It is a choice. I leave the choice to you. I leave it to you. Fallen Angel with a 3 for Ivy the Dami Mami. That's the first vote. That's the first vote right now for Ivy. Let's see what happens. It's not looking good. Not even for tier 1, it's not looking good. Nothing's looking good right now. This is going to end very poorly tonight, I have a feeling. I'm ready to accept it. It is what it is. Me, Grimlock, like both so confused. Why does he talk like that? Why does he fucking talk like that, bro? Both waifus are getting felted? Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're going to just have to probably cancel it. We got Mr. Spanglish with a 5. Ivy, y'all suck for letting Dami Mami go home sad. Shout out to Mr. Spanglish holding it down for Ivy, bro. Mr. Spanglish is a real one. A real one. We got Dragon with a 5 says Akito, Ivy is from both colonies. Well, there you go. There you go. Torno says, just roll back to the start of the stream. What the hell, Rumble? What's going on with Rumble? Is Rumble acting up or something? What's the deal with that? What's the deal with that? Super Kitty's in here with a 5. Says Ivy. Shout out to Super Kitty. Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. That means Ivy is officially not banned anymore. She is not banned anymore. Very lucky for Ivy. She was about to get her ass banned so quickly. Look at this. Even Sonia's jumping in here with a $20 banger for Akino Mami Hibajima. Shout out to Sonia with the $20 banger. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. Putting Akito back in the lead. Even though she never lost it, but you know what I mean. She is fairly in the lead, I guess you could say. But it's still technically anybody's game. T-Jab says, Sonia's Donut officially got us a tier 1. Holy shit, we barely saved tier 1 tonight. Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that. Epic Dono, they got us a tier 1 for the 513th stream in a row. That is legendary. Yeah, Deculita, we only just now got tier 1. It's bad. It's bad. Tier 2 is definitely gone tonight, I think. Sonia, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Very much. Legendary. All right, boys. Akito has a pretty good lead. A pretty good lead right now. Let's find out who's going to win this waifu battle. Is Ivy finally going to get felted? We'll find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And that is it.
Waifu Battle Belt is mine!
The last super chat that is going to count is Darth Dimos with a $49.99 mega banger simply for Ivy. Holy shit, boys. That's crazy. That is insane. Mods, count it up. Feed the Ducks, feed the Eagles. And let's find out who won this. Is the $50 enough? I don't know. I feel like it's going to get it awfully close. Because I feel like she had like a $40 lead. So maybe, I don't know. Me Grimlock said no tier 2. Bro, why is he talking like that? Why is he talking like that? Yeah, it happens, Me Grimlock. It happens, man. It is what it is. We're going to have to reset it. We're going to go back down to 0 starting tomorrow. But at least we got 513 tier 1s in a row. Tier 2 is going to die at 201. But shout out. Sonia says, you got to be fucking kidding me. I will scream. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sonia's going to lose her mind. Sonia's going to lose her mind. It's over. It's over. Oh, man. This is crazy. All right, the numbers are in. The numbers are in. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're about to hear a massive shrieking. Oh, no. Damn. We have Akino. Wow. At $46. And then we got Dami Mommy Ivy at $62.99, which means the winner and still Waifu Battle Champion is none other than the one and the only Ivy. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Akino's deader than tier 2, boys. Holy shit. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Oh, no. And I'm sure there are some people coping and seething. I'm not going to name any names, but there's a little bit of coping and seething going on, I'm sure.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, for the waifu battle. Ivy's going to go backstage where she will face off against apparently another waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Yes, she is. Sonia is losing her mind right now. All right, boys. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to be losing tier 2, sadly, for the 201 stream. But we made it. We made it to 201 streams in a row, which is fantastic. Unheard of, something that almost never happens, like ever. So that is fantastic. I appreciate you guys for everything. Thank you so Wow. So, like, what is it? You guys just like fucking with me or something? What the? I was literally getting ready to do the whole fucking ending speech. I was getting ready to do the whole ending speech. And then, like, out of nowhere, fucking Trey Burkhalter and our cuz. What the? Like he literally no ending speech is in like the goodbye tier 2 speech. Our cuz dropped $160 on a Red Boy Hyperbanger, and all he put was question marks. What the fuck? And then Trey Burkhalter with a $200 Red Boy Hyperbanger says, "Give me Warhammer of Fairies," as if we weren't just like. What the? Y'all just like fuck with me. I think that's what it is.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyperbanger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit.
Trey Burkhalter. Dude, man. Fuck. I don't even know how to say thank you, man. Holy fuck, dude. $200 Red Boy Hyperbanger. Saving tier 2 in one shot. Unbelievable, dude. And then on top of that, you're gonna have to incur the wrath of Sonya because now she's angry that the $200 Red Boy didn't go to Akidor to dethrone Ivy. Oh man, she's gonna be so bad. She's gonna be so bad, man. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate that. Legendary. And then this fucking guy, our cuz, another one, coming in at the very last second with literally just question marks. Just question marks. Oh man. Miss Bella Game says my roommate just saw those Hyperbanger clips and he was impressed. Good, Miss Bella Games, because he's about to get another one. Except our cuz didn't tell me what he wanted. Our cuz needs to know what you want to see. You got to tell me what you want to see, man. I'll wait. Twisted Master with a 2 says surprise. LOL. Thank you, Twisted Master. I appreciate that. That was definitely a fucking surprise. I'm not going to lie to you. I was ready to give the speech and say goodbye and just watch it leave after 201 in a row. But it looks like we made it to 202 barely by the skin of our teeth. Our cuz wants redheads. Fuck yeah. Red boy hyperbanger for redheads. I'm all for it. Let's go, our cuz. Let's go.
It's a red boy hyperbanger, bitches. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit.
Shout out to a legend in the Bigot Army, our cuz, dropping a $160 Red Boy Hyper Banger, also helping us save tier 2. Because if Trey didn't give us 200, then our cousins would have got us there regardless. So these guys did a fusion dance together and made it happen like absolute fucking bosses. Shout out to both you guys. I appreciate that sincerely. That's unbelievable. Like, I'm in shock right now. I'm genuinely in shock. Dead Arrive with 199. Chad is edging you with tier 2. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, they literally waited until I was doing my outro. And bro, crazy, man. But it was funny though. It was funny. All right, boys, listen. We are fully caught up, I believe, everywhere. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you liking, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, everything. I appreciate it. And of course, shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. Join me tomorrow, Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern. Also, join me for Griffcast. We're going to be finishing up Dying Like the Beast. That'll be the final Dying Like the Beast stream tomorrow. So don't miss it, because that last mission we did was unbelievably epic. I can only imagine what the final 2 missions are going to be like. So join us for that. And make sure you guys click the video. You guys have been doing amazing with the videos. If you haven't seen my video today, go click it, check it out, give it a long view duration, all that good stuff. But if you already saw it, then look forward to the next one tomorrow. It's going to be a banger. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, go be bigots, and of course, go be gooners. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it, yeah, don't put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Fuck baby, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in it, we eat, and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns!
I bring light. I bring light. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.